This past Saturday night, early Sunday morning, just past midnight, our victim, Mary Jane Gonzalez, went to withdraw some cash from an ATM machine in the 2900 block of Woodridge. She approached the machine. She was doing her transaction. A black male wearing all black, including a black hoodie with some sort of blue writing or insignia on the front of it, came up behind her, crept up behind her. She turned around. There was a confrontation. She started to run away. He pursued her and shot her in the parking lot, and she died right there in the parking lot. We scoured the neighboring businesses and found all the businesses were very cooperative and gave us a lot of surveillance footage. And you have here is the best still shot from the ATM machine, and also we'll be releasing a short video of the suspect walking into the area a few minutes before the murder. And that's what we've come up with. It's a black male suspect. He's driving a light-colored, we think a Dodge Charger, but we're not sure, four-door vehicle. But it's a black male wearing a black hoodie with a blue insignia or writing on the front of it.
So was he trying to rob her?
Yes.
How much did he take?
It couldn't have been very much. She's not a wealthy person. She doesn't have a lot of money. We don't think it was a lot of money. I don't think she was drawing a lot of money from the ATM, but not very much.
You said a single shot.
Yes.
And she died on scene. She at the hospital.
She died right there at the scene. Yes.
Have you spoken to family? How are they doing? What have they told you?
We've talked to her boyfriend and then the father of one of her children, and they're both extremely torn up, very distraught about the whole thing. But yeah.
We talked before about this being, you think, a crime of opportunity. Why do you think that that's the case?
So our suspect parks his vehicle on a side street away from the ATM. He walks around and approaches the ATM from behind her, walks down the sidewalk behind her and kind of creeps up, hides behind her car for a minute at one point, and then approaches her while she's using the ATM and confronts her with a firearm. So I think he parked the car and was scouting out, looking for a victim in the Gulf Gate area there, and found her using the ATM and decided to rob her.
So if he didn't find her, he was likely going to find somebody.
That's my belief, yes. Yes.
We were out there last night. The lighting in that parking lot seemed adequate last night. The night of the incident, how was the lighting?
Unfortunately, what happens is the lights in the parking lot switch off at a certain time, and it happened just a little bit before the incident happened. The lights they're on a timer and they switch off just after midnight.
Is that ideal? You have two drive-up machines and you have two walk-up machines. I mean, is that ideal for those lights to go out at that time?
I would not say so. I would not say it's ideal. No.
Detective, so far in 2021, there's been roughly 390 homicides. In comparison to last year, there was less. What is being done to bring down these statistics? We've seen no increase in these last months.
Well, I know in the homicide division we've increased our manpower, we've increased our overtime, and we're all working really hard to try to clear the murders. As for what's being done about the murder rate, I really can't answer that.
I mean, that area is just such a popular area. There's an HPD there, there's a water, there's just so much going on there. Should people in that area be concerned?
What we always tell people is if it's late at night and you need to use an ATM, go inside a business, go inside the HEB, go inside a convenience store, go inside a business and use the ATM where no one really sees that you're withdrawing cash and no one can really approach you. Inside the store, a well-lit, safe store is the best option to use an ATM late at night. That's what I tell my kids.
Did you want to say anything about a Crime Stoppers reward for this case?
There is a Crime Stoppers reward, as in all cases. If anybody has a tip about who this suspect may be, they can certainly call me, the HPD Sergeant Holbrook in HPD Homicide Division, or they can call Crime Stoppers if they wish to remain anonymous.
Did the victim live near this area? Was she just?
She did. She lived on the east side.
Was she going home? What was she doing? Do you know?
She was just out enjoying the evening. I think she'd come from work and she was going to go somewhere, I think after work, for entertainment.
Any other questions? Could you explain what's significant in that picture there?
So this is just a still shot from the ATM camera. This is her wearing the wig, and this is her back is to the camera. She's being confronted right now by the suspect. On a digital image, you can see it a little bit clearer. He does have a gun in his hand. He does confront her. They tussle. He strikes her with the firearm, and then he shoots her with the firearm. So this is just a shot, and you can see the pattern. You can barely make out the pattern to his hoodie. Yes, it was.
I mean, just for a few bucks or however, just a senseless crime.
But it's a well thought out crime on his part. He parked around the street. He parked around the corner. He walked all the way over there. He waited until she was occupied with the ATM and approached her.
Have ATM crimes in this particular area been something of an increase?
I don't think so. We haven't found any related cases yet. But if anybody knows anything or if they've been a victim of a related case in that area or in ATM, we'd sure like to hear from them.
How much time do you say from the time you park to the time you left?
About 20, 30 minutes.
So he waited around a little bit.
Yeah, we think he wandered around. He went around the Gulf Gate area looking for someone.
Also,
Yes. Yes.
So was the theft, did he proceed with the theft after shooting her?
I'd rather not reveal that right now.
As far as tips for people, just whenever you're going to an ATM, or if you really need to go to an ATM, what should you do?
Try to go inside a business, like go inside the HEB, go inside a Randall's, go inside a grocery store or a convenience store, and use the ATM inside the store. Would be my advice.
Any other questions in that case? Obviously, when typically HPD, when people are confronted by a gun, somebody who's got a gun on them, you generally tell them, short of maybe getting into a car or something, if they're saying, "Give me your purse" or whatever, you should give them your purse.
Yes, I mean, your belongings, your money is not worth your life. Yes.
Do you think that this woman, was she trying to at all fight him, or was it just, hey, she just turned around and he shot her?
There was a confrontation as for who he began striking her with the gun, so she was sort of defending herself, and she did try to run away. So she did everything. She was aware of her surroundings. Once she saw him, she turned around. He struck her with the firearm. She sort of tried to fight, began to fight back, and then began to run, and then he chased her down and shot her.
May have been fighting for her life.
Yeah. So I mean, she did everything right. She tried to not to be a victim and tried to get away.
Is there any leads for the vehicle that he parked in that you guys were able to observe?
We don't have any good video of the vehicle. We think it is a four-door Dodge Charger, we believe. But it's a four-door light-colored vehicle. I'm sorry, I don't have a better description, but the video on that end of the street is just not good enough.
So far, no apparent pattern to other ATM robberies that you're able to kind of see a loose connection to?
Not that we've been able to find yet, no. All right.
Thank you.
All right.